Hi there, signs of Leo. Oh, sorry about that. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. I hope you're doing really well. As always, thank you so much for watching, for tuning in. Like, subscribe if you end up liking the video. We'll get right into it. And I've been, messing with art supplies today, so excuse the nails. They are probably not going to get done. But anyway, I'm pulling from the Fortuna deck. It was a gift to the channel from a subscriber, so enjoy it. It's a really nice deck. Fortuna. All right, messages please for Leo, next 48 hour. Judgment in the reverse. What else? Okay, so Judgment is in the reverse. We have Four of Wands in the reverse. The King of Keys, or the, or the King of Swords. I don't know if you can see that. It's the King of Swords. Usually about discipline and kind of knowing your stuff, knowing your stuff. That's nice. And the Aries represented. Prince of Elixirs in the reverse. Knight of Cups is in the reverse. And I have the Two of Wands upright, which is a nice energy and that makes me feel like people are connecting on a really purpose-inspired, like for a purpose-inspired reason. Like they're connecting, and it's definitely life purpose, something like that, because of you making really big moves here. So you're focused on whatever this alignment is for you. Being very logical and maybe playing it safe too when it comes to the rules or regulations or legalities. Judgment in the reverse. It kind of makes me feel like there's something you might not know about right yet, or like there's some kind of path or something, and it's just not. You know what? Maybe the path that you need hasn't been lit up for you because you've had to use the King of Keys energy to get you there, which is your discipline. And sometimes if you're like me, you're good at discipline at some things and not so great at other things. This is just being aware of that, but I do feel like the big message is for making big moves here to move forward so that you stop running in place, and because you're still getting tired, right? So working smarter, not harder, but the discipline. Yeah, that was part of your last message, I believe. It was part of Leo's last message. So, guys, what's going on? What's going on? It might be motivation. It might be like, when results are taking a little bit longer than we thought, or something like that. Let's go from that to the animal spirit, because I think that might be interesting. This Two of Candles or Two of Wands. You're focused and you're planned in this row right here, if you notice that. Needing to have some wiser discernment and be awoke to something. There's an energy that's not moving forward. It's really not even charming or seductive. And maybe it acted that way, but isn't. And so the Four of Wands being like in the reverse, you're making big moves. You cannot be butterflies. Someone's got to be the moth. What was that movie? I'm sorry. What was that movie? Oh, it was the We Can't All Be Butterflies. Oh my God, it was with Ice Cube. It was really funny. So I have the Moth, which I think that that's the card about doing the disciplined things that we just all have to do. Doing the disciplined things that we all have to do. They might not be fun. They might be mundane tasks, but we can't all be butterflies at every single point of our life. Sometimes we gotta be a moth. There's no easy solution. There's no shiny and new here. It says this energy can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. But it's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Yeah, so like I said, it is the maybe not so great things about our lives. The not so great thing about doing those, I guess. So I guess I'd be, if I were you, I would be like weary of unfinished projects, or what is it? I would think, what is an unfinished progress? Why can't I talk? Project. The golden egg in the reverse, which is because your heart's closed off. It's because your heart's closed off, and if it opens a little bit more, the judgment in the reverse, your awakening, enlightenment to something, and will come naturally. The golden egg. We have that shark on the bottom. So that here. So, heart opening is going to be necessary. A heart opening is going to be necessary. I bet these would look great under a black light. I bet they would. I bet I could do tarot under a black light. I mean, I don't know if I would only be able to see it if it comes out of the deck. That might be interesting. So open your heart space. Open your heart space. Figure out what is this? Because, okay, the Knight of Cups, if it's a person, then they're not getting things moving, or whatever they're offering, like, it's not genuine, or something tells you that it's not true or not genuine. You really have the colors lime green or green. I'd say lime green and yellow, like they're coming together, those two colors. So the heart space, and you're golden. You have the golden egg. All things get unlocked when you open up or unlock the heart space. The Panther, I would think the Panther has something to do about power, but I could be wrong when it comes to this specific deck. They may say something different. So let me look up on this teeny tiny book. All right. Panther, please, Spirit, give us information about the Panther. Oh, okay. All right. Annihilation of the unnecessary and purging. Okay, so like I said, either purging these energies, a purging of resentment and emotion that is heavy and stops us also from finding that path that's really within ourselves, but there's things that can stop you from really seeing that. So the Panther, it says, will not see our energy go stagnant or stagnate. It will always try to keep us moving and going towards something. It could feel unexpected, purging this energy. But this is about being brave and productive and staying busy, so that you are not the one that is self-destructing, right? Four of Wands, it could also be relocation due to some kind of soul purpose, soul path, because of that 1111. It might be a few things. It might be a few things. Let's see, what else did you get? You got the Buffalo. Okay. Well, they'll be able to hear you walking. You can't be missed. You can't be missed. You're like the buffalo spirit, which is abundant, very abundant. The buffalo spirit on the card has this lightning bolt. So it may be an idea, it may be some kind of epiphany that you have. It might be representing the awakening, the fact that you can kind of just, by sheer force, if you had to, just walk right through something. That's kind of what I'm getting. Let's get another. Let's get another. Your presence is known. You can feel that energy. You can feel that energy, and you can definitely tell when somebody is carrying that energy. You know that everything they do has this really strong ripple. And I'm not saying good or bad, because it still causes the same strong ripple. Nice. Zebra. Eccentric. Even maybe a little bit clairvoyant, but needing to have more of a heart opening so you can unlock more of that ability. And the ability to read yourself well. The zebra probably always knew that you were really different. Oh, look, we can be butterflies and moths if we're playing with this deck. So the butterfly on the bottom. Wisdom. Knowledge, wisdom. I feel like it's clairvoyance. The zebra here is about not only that, but balance. And definitely standoutish. It's eccentric, standoutish. Butterfly, I have marriage on the bottom. I have unexpected income, 27. Maybe that has to do with the butterfly. Or is focused or is around some kind of change or transformation. Imprisonment. The change might be when you find this key from the discipline that you had to kind of pull out of yourself. So don't stop. Even if something is like mundane, it is going to lead you to getting the key that goes through that door, which is the new pathway, which you just don't see. I'm just repeating myself. So I see a lot of the gold, and I see like a connection between the abundance in your heart energy, love energy, and the abundance of wealth in all forms too. Unexpected welcome. Unexpected welcome. Unexpected welcome. Maybe it's like being unexpectedly greeted with open arms about something. Maybe you weren't expecting a welcome like what you're getting. Courthouse. A vision, knowledge, wisdom, possibly about court or about how legal things, how things like that go. Another courtship in the reverse, because something is trying to come together, or some kind of energy is trying to come together. I have court twice. One, getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. 13. So I don't know what this is about, but it is here, and it's going to be different for everybody. Tell me a little bit about, let's get a different deck, and let's ask some questions here, like about this Knight of Cups. Sorry, cherubim. I wonder if that ball would stay there. No. Okay. Sorry. I get distracted. Okay, so messages for Leo. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups in the reverse, which is an energy that's like a stagnant energy. That's exactly why the Panther has come in, is to say, hey, no, you can't be stagnant. What would you do if you saw a Panther? You're not going to stay in place. That'll make you move. Listen to this song, Move, by, oh, what is it? They're the ones that sing my type. Saint Hotel or something like that. Yep. Ta-da! False person. False person. So the false person is exactly that. If for most of you all, it represents either imposter syndrome or this is a false person, which they might have imposter syndrome. I don't know. But, loving themselves more than anything. Maybe the mirror comes next. Maybe the mirror comes next. I don't know who this person is, but they're false. But they're false. Tell me more. Or something about the energy is just not like sincere, you know what I mean? There's a letter, and there's the child, which represents, if not a child, then a new beginning. Start of like a new beginning. So I have a letter, a message, and it may have something to do with that, with like court or something legal. Going back to your intuition and your knowing, you obviously are really good at that. That wouldn't have popped out if not. And the letter is coming in between unexpected income, courthouse, courtship. Oh, don't let somebody drain you of your health. Literally could be sucking the nutrients right out of you. Crossroads and endings. Crossroads and endings. The tree like this, whatever this tree is on, it is taking, see the roots, it's like sucking all the nutrients. That's what this not sincere energy is doing to your own energy. Trying to siphon, imposter, trying to maybe even try to be like, or I don't know. Holding resentment, somebody holding resentment. Again, with the judgment in the reverse. Might be time to cut cords about some kind of forgiveness. Maybe that might be the last straw of an attachment, would be your forgiveness given. Oh, why you have that again? So that's usually a mental prison, by the way, is when, I don't know, they can even call it like a freeze trauma response or something. Where, you know, you get into like wanting to protect yourself mode, and sometimes that will shut down some feelings. And so that's some kind of, to me, it might be, okay, it might be the walls that you put up yourself is what I'm trying to say in a very long way. Because this looks like a self-imposed prison, and it feels like mentally that must be what the stagnation is about. An unfinished project. 2929. Hope, though, on the bottom of the deck, very much like the star card, and it always represents a physical manifestation of something that you have really wanted for a while. Let's use tarot. Well, let me do one more from this one. It's really kind of the same. This deck is a blend of the Kipper deck and the Lenormand. It's Siren Song, and then this one is the Kipper style deck, and then you have Journey popped out. The Journey. It's kind of like the happiness is not a destination. It is the journey. It is the journey. Happiness is not a destination. Main male, number 1. And what are you expecting? Oh, well, if you're expecting change, that might be what you're getting. Let me move this thing up here. Sometimes I love those great, cute things, but what? They're too strong after about 5 minutes. After about 5 minutes. That's all I can take. Expectation. So, expectation. Okay. fame, recognition, in the limelight, stars. What else should you be expecting? Obviously, the money is going to be good here. What's the main meal about? Whoa. Oh, gosh. Coming together, bridging the spirituality and maybe even religion. It just depends. What is your cross to bear? What are you wanting to bear? Opening your heart to something for the good of all, especially with your spirituality. Wow, is going to bring your trials and tribulations, right? So your testimony will be kind of like your golden nugget, worth so much to share with others, worth a whole lot to source energy or creator or God, or I like the word creator, but so this is a coming together of some kind of spirituality. It doesn't have to just be Christianity, by the way. Good gent, somebody who's benevolent. It could be a bond or a partnership with the marriage card with somebody here that is a good gent with you, or is like a good gentleman that only wants the best for you and wants to come together to assist or help in your next part, your next voyage or journey. And there's hope. You know, when it says it's going to come out, it's going to come out. Access and to affluence and big sources of money or how wealth resources. That's what it is. Wealth resources. This hope is definitely representing something coming to full circle of the manifestation that you've been waiting on. All right, what do we have? 21. Good. That's not bad. I'm sure I could go more on this, but it is just a general read for everybody. So I'm going to keep it kind of light. And we're going to pull. Observing. Maybe somebody's observing some kind of religious holiday too. Maybe something like that. Oh, no. So it's coming up as there's a past life connection, never-ending story. Past life connection. Because I have the loyal heart. The loyal heart. 35. The loyal heart. I also have to the sea. Could be that you're needing a getaway or some time for solitude, a time to be deep in your emotions. Another deep knowing. Time to be deep with your emotions, and then deep knowing. 43, 7. This garden, by the way, is like a get-together, is typically about a get-together, coming together, socializing. And then change. You're going to have a lot more solutions to problems because of this access to more resources. And so, yeah, the loyal heart. The loyal heart. Applying your wisdom, the elephant, and the horse. Putting in the work. Putting in the work. The devil and the high priestess. All right, so what is the deep knowing about? Oh, the change. The change. Yes. There's your confirmation card. Yes. Having the information. It is a victory for something. It's some kind of victory. It's a new investment or a new life's adventure. It is a new path with the Page of Pentacles. And it is guaranteed that if you put the energy that's needed and the discipline and the time into it, then this is going to be possibly a new commitment done in a very untraditional way that is going to give you a very big win. It's a new way to invest, and it's maybe created by you. I mean, really, new way to invest, and maybe you came up with this, whatever this is. That's the brilliant idea or epiphany. Chances are, whatever is traditional, or whatever commitments you had, probably are all like shifting and changing with the Journey card, the Change card, and applying your wisdom with the Elephant, because you can really just walk right through your issues. Something's going to manifest for you. Maybe your 10 of Pentacles. That's pretty good. 10 of Pentacles is wealth, affluence, again, with the fish. So wealth, connections, networking. I can help you. You can help me. But mainly I can help you because it's the 10 of Pentacles. You're not real worried. You just kind of want family and friends to all be okay in times of need. And it feels like to be able to be that person, the loyal heart, to help others. 9 of Wands on the bottom. Persistence, fortitude, stamina, not giving up. Those things. So that is what I've got for you, Leos. If you want a private reading, you felt like that resonated, first hit the like button, then subscribe, and then go into the description box and you can get a private reading. So I'm sending you love and light. Thanks. Bye.